I've just got stuff everywhere. Anyway, welcome. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk. It is Friday, the 8th of October, and I've been Zooming all day with various crafty folks from around the world who have been getting together to make these fabulous junk journals. And I've got 3 on the go. This are the 3 I've made today, and they're not quite finished, I don't think. They're nearly finished, not quite finished. But I thought I'd come on and show you what I've been doing and just inspire you and say it's been a lovely day. And if you would like to join another time to do this, you're more than welcome to. So please just get in contact with me and let me know that you're interested. So let's start with the one. Which one did I start with? I think it was this one. Okay. So I'm just going to do a brief kind of walkthrough, and then also I am going to do a little bit of stamping, I think, with you as well, because I got a new stamp set today. Can you see there's the aftermath of it on my paper here? See if you can guess what it is. Anyway, hello and welcome everybody that are watching on the live, and I'm going to just call up my comments so I can see what people are typing. Hello. So this one still needs a cover, like a plate on the front really, and this has got some nice ribbon, pool party ribbon, that hints a little bit to the colours that I've got going on inside here. So when I like to make journals, I like to have a little bit of like a repeating theme, or have colours repeating, and just have a bit of a colour scheme. But that's not, I know, not how everybody does junk journaling. Some people like to just do all a mixture of different things, and just things that they like, and that's absolutely fine. That's the whole thing about these, that you do what you want to do. So hi Martina, good morning. You're up late, Miss Martina. Hello Lorraine, Linda, Anne, Mary, Karen, Susan, Janice, Linda, Michelle, Claire, Susan, Jane, Jackie, Valerie, Ruthie, Shirley. Happy Thanksgiving to the Canadians. Yes. Hi Margaret. Great to see you all. Yes, I'm sorry I'm on quite late today, but as I said, this is what I've been doing all day. So here we have the front cover. So I do like having these lined. I think these look lovely with the lined inside. So here we have just a plain one. This needs a bit of decoration on it. And then this has been a great way for me to use up some of my stamped one sheet wonders from a few months ago that I've not got round to using. So where I've had a bit of marking on the back of the page, I've just added a bit of extra colour and then done some extra stamping. So got a little pocket here. Now I've seen I have got a spare. I'm sure I had a spare thing to go in here. There's one. I think I've got another one somewhere, so that needs a bit of ribbon on it. Then I used I cut some pretty decorative rectangles to put in here as well. Then we've got some plain labels. And so these all contain what's called 2 signatures. So they're like 2 bulks of paper inside there. So that's the first signature. So that's the first section there. Then we have a second one that's got a pocket for some tags, and then some more of that pretty stamped paper, and then a lovely bit of lace there. Then that. And that. Now this one needs a plain tag on it, because the idea of these is that you do write in these, unless this is left free for sticking a photograph, which is possible as well. Oh, and making her card to be sent abroad. Excellent. This is a little envelope that I made. And then that. Oh, now I've got to tell you a story about this piece. So I stitched it all together, and then I was a little bit annoyed with myself because I've got this backing paper here, this blue one, and then I used the same paper that flicked onto there, and I don't like, I like to have a bit of a contrast, so I added this doily here and then put a little piece of the yellow so that it wasn't so much of a, it was almost like camouflaged basically, and so I needed a bit of contrast, so I've added that. And then I've done a little pocket as well. So I've been showing people how to make these in the Zoom, and just did a bit of decorating there. So this needs something on the front and the back just to hold these ribbons into place, and then this is the ribbons that will hold, you know, that you can tie to hold it all together. So that's the first one, and as I said, I still haven't quite finished it, still got a bit to go on that one. Right, so then the second one is this one here. And this was inspired, these colours were inspired by some stamping that I did here. So this was the stamping. So I then went and pulled out papers that kind of matched this one. So, oh, I'm sorry, Joanna. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, lots of love. What is a junk journal? So, Melissa, it's where people might make a journal, a book type thing, but it's a way of sticking things in it that wouldn't perhaps normally be thrown away. So that's the junk bit. And then the journal bit is, you may want to write your own like memories in it. You might stick photographs. You can just use it for whatever you want, really. It's just something pretty, you know, pretty to sort of fiddle with and play with and have a look at all the little bits and pieces and things. But yeah, no, typically you use up things that would maybe perhaps thrown away even. So okay, so this one has got this little envelope here with a cute tag, and I just couldn't resist embossing that tag. It just looks so cute. So because I thought you probably wouldn't be able to write on that embossed tag, I've popped a plain one next to it so that you can write on that. So you might want to dedicate a journal to an event, like you could give it to like I recently gave it to a couple who had a civil partnership, and the lady is a demonstrator. Actually, she is a demonstrator, yeah, but she loves Stampin' Up products. So I made one for her and her partner, and he liked it as well, which was lovely. And she's going to put pictures of him and her in it, and sort of like tickets of where they've been together and things. So there we go. So don't throw away your scraps. These are great for just popping little corners or labels and tabs and things in. And then again, I've got this scalloped piece here, and I love having mixing textures and different colours in. And there's a little pouch for something, and there we go. That's the middle section, and then so that's that. So all the plain pieces, I like to just stamp something very kind of simple on it, really. I do a bit of a background and then stamp something decorative, and the idea is that you've then got lots of space to do writing or sticking other pieces in. Oh, and then I found this bit of laser cut paper from a few years ago that I couldn't resist because the peachy colours, and I've got a bit of pink on there because I think I use this as a stencil, but that's fine because it all goes with the colours. So I just love the way that kind of contrasts on there, and then when you flick it over, you've got the contrast of that on there. So yes, I did a video, Michelle, a couple of weeks ago with this one. So if you, oh dear, I literally have got stuff everywhere. So yeah, have a look back. There is a video of how I made this one from a few weeks ago. Now, if you would like to sort of join the Junk Journal Zoom event, I haven't got a date for another one. This is the first one I've ever done, but I'm happy to organise another one. And I've also got a Facebook group. Once you've ever done, once you've joined one of those events, you can then have access to the Facebook group, which I am putting some extra little videos in. So here's got the tags. So this was the one sheet wonder that I cut up, and I use that fabulous tag set. Oh my goodness, if you're into this kind of like ephemera and little bits and pieces, little taggy bits, that tag set is just fabulous for this kind of thing. So it's called Tailor Tags, by the way. Okay, so that's a little thing. Now this is from the Ornate Layers dies. That's a really pretty kind of set. And this is, I think, Stitch So Sweetly. This is from that one. Little doily peeking in there. And then this is from the, is it the blossom, the dies that goes with Blossoms in Bloom. And then got that repeated again. And then another pocket. Then that. And then the end there. So, and then on the front I just put that, and I just need to put, oh no, I did put something on that one. And this is retired seam binding ribbon from a few years ago that I've had hanging around, and it's just so lovely to tie with, so soft, and I just think it makes the sweetest zhuzhy kind of, you know, shabby chic bow on there. Isn't that adorable? So for those of you who perhaps like writing, having a prayer diary or a devotional book, or collecting quotes or favourite, I don't know, sayings or something, or memories of your children or grandchildren, you know, this sort of thing is just so sweet, because you could just like write little notes and fill it with lots of thoughts and things. So there we go. Right, now this is the last one I've been working on. Now this one's got quite a bit of stamped one sheet wonders in it, and for those of you who are a little bit addicted to your stamping now, this is a great way to use up some of those papers that you've stamped. So that's one from a while back, and then you can spot the new stamp set. Who can spot the new stamp set here? So these were cut from a one sheet wonder I did the other week, with the sunflowers. Oh, and all these I've actually backed with yellow paper. So this is retired DSP. We've all got retired products, you know, sitting there on our shelves. So this, I just love the colour, this yellow and the purple together. So these have all got backings, because the back of it was a bit marked. So this has all got lovely yellow backing on there. So you can kind of choose which side to display, really. You can have fun with, you know, how you pop those in. And then this is another piece of laser cut paper. I don't know where this came from. I just found it in my craft room. It's a piece of vellum, sunflower vellum. It is not Stampin' Up. I don't know where it's from. It just appeared. So I thought that would be fun and just look fabulous in there. Spot the new stamp set. So this is from a stamped one sheet wonder as well. And then I just found this old circle. I just folded it in half and put that on. And then I had a spare little tag. That's there. And then I again used that ornate rectangles die to cut out some more. So this was a stamped one sheet wonder from way back. And what's that? Hello, Miss Ellen. Joanna's got loads of quotes. Oh, cool. What's that? So then this is on to the second. Now this is the bit that I want to stamp with you guys. I've got this belly band thing type here, and I've created this like little journaling bit that's going to fold up and go inside it. So this needs stamping. So I'm going to stamp that with you in a minute. And then because I wanted to hide where that bit's stuck down, I've stuck this piece of paper over the top. And then again, we've got the da-da, 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 da-da. And there we go. That's the other side. This one's quite thick actually, it's got quite a few bits in it. And then again, another little pocket. So this could close up if you want it to, but I haven't got anywhere to put my little labels at the moment, so I thought I'd just put those in there and leave that open for now. So that's that. So I'm just going to lift you guys up a little bit, and I'm going to just stamp the edges of my little journaly thing. Hi, Miss Denise Willerton. Is this a gift? Oh, wow, that'd be telling, Ellen. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Vicky. Okay, so this arrived on my desk today, Artistically Inked. I've held off on buying it for a little while, but I finally got around to getting it. I did get the dies, but I haven't played with those yet, so I thought I'd have a quick play with this today. And so because I've got a kind of colour scheme going on with this journal, I'm just going to carry on using this colour scheme to decorate these pages. And just going to add some ink then to the edges like so. And because it's kind of a splotchy design, you don't have to worry too much about how you're doing it, because you know there's no real right or wrong here. What, the yellows and the purples? You're into your fall colours or your autumn colours. Okay, so that's gone on nicely. So then I've got rich raspberry here then. And do some of these roses. So I'm just kind of repeating the patterning that I did in the journal, where I just stamped a couple of roses. Oh dear, did I get ink on there? I'm going to move my ink pad out the way, because just know I'm going to get more ink on here. So look, I've got a boo-boo there already, so let's get rid of that. You've had your stamp set on your list for ages. Oh. Anne says she likes green and purple. Yeah, I thought purples were your bag, Miss Allen. I think I'll leave that there. Okay, so then I'm going to get the green, not green, the little leaf here out and stamp a couple of leaves. This is such a pretty set. Well, it'll be interesting to see how it works with other stamp sets, because it's quite a unique style of imagery. So yeah, quite excited to play with it. And then there are some very little dottage, 4 dots in fact, so I don't know if that constitutes dottage really, or it's like an afterthought, isn't it? A dottage afterthought. It's like a, I don't know, what do you call it? It's not quite dottage. It's like wannabe dottage, isn't it? So. Right, there we go. So that is a little sort of mini fold out section that I'm going to put into that journal there. I'm just going to burnish the edges a bit so it folds really neatly. Bring this back over, and then cottage dottage. It would be nice background to pieces if you use soft colours. Yes. Oh, now it's a bit tricky to get this under here because of this lace, but no, it goes under okay. So I might just stick something on here so that it's easy to pull out. Like a little tab type thing on there. I could just fold that over. There we go. That'll make that easier to pull out, won't it? So that's the fun thing about these types of journal things. You can just add lots of little bits and pieces as you go along. Tab and a bit of ribbon. Not quite sure I'm going to put the ribbon. Yeah, oh, I could have punched a hole in it, couldn't I? I'm a bit too slow tonight, Jackie. Mod Podge napkin would be also lovely. Ah, yes. There we go. Okay, so as long as you're careful. Oh, what happened there? Hold on, hold on. I've got ink on my finger. Oh no. Oh dear. Right, okay. We're gonna have to fix this. I think I might just have to stamp a rose or something over that. Oh, man. How did that happen? Hi, Bonnie. Okay, rescued that. Right. I think I'm just going to have to stick another rose on this edge as well. Right. Okay, I'm going to check my fingers. So whenever you handle ink, just check that you haven't got ink where it shouldn't be. Oh, there's a bit of ink on there, but I think I'm going to not worry about it too much. Right, there we go. That's done. I'm not touching that anymore now. So that just needs something on the back, and then that'll be done. Hi, Kay. Right, so let's get a bit of paper out. I've got very vanilla here. Anyone got some burning colour combos that they want to see me use? Are you happy just for me to get on and stamp? I've got Petal Pink on my desk here. Might use a bit of that. Just need to clean off this stamp first. So guys, this is a bit of a treat. This is my first ever official play with this stamp set, Artistically Inked. And someone talked about soft colours earlier, and that the other day when I did that pastel sort of very pale coloured one sheet wonder, you guys love that. So let's see what we can do today. I'm just applying some of this Petal Pink, and the papers that match this stamp set have a design. They're 12 by 12 papers, and they have sort of almost like a pattern running through the middle, like an oil slick or a geode or whatever. So this is almost mimicking that a little bit. Okay, so now I want to add something a little bit darker. So I'm going to go for a bit of pale papaya, which is kind of like a step up in depth from the Petal Pink. This is quite juicy. I'll just get my bone folder and just squish some of that ink in a bit more. I watched Donna Gray do this last night. It was such a great tip. What I've been doing is moving the ink off to one side, but she said actually if you push it in, that works as well. So I was like, ah, that's a good tip. So let's just build up a bit more colour. Yeah. Try to do darker colours in the middle. Okay, it's very soft, very delicate at this point. Okay, right. So I'm thinking let's do some florals up through here now. And I'm thinking a bit of Calypso coral. Better clean this stamp off because it's still got all that purple on it. Okay, now I'm wondering if this needs re-inking, so I've got the opposite problem here now. I'm going to ink it up well, see what happens. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, how I have missed a shape like this. Since Beautiful Friendship retired, we've kind of missed, or I've missed, using just a rosy looking shape that's just circular. Oh, it's like coming home. That's beautiful. Right, let's try a little bit of cinnamon cider. Got this lovely leaf here. Oh, I haven't put the sticker on yet, so just a tip, if you're going to be putting stickers on, the way that I find it easier is to find the side that's got the slit down the sticker, but remove the whole sticker from the paper, pop it onto your block, then remove the top layer, flip that over, line it up, and hey presto, you've got it on there. So I'm going to use a bit of cinnamon cider here. You haven't played with this one enough. Ah, there we go. Hopefully you will now. Oh, it's so soft and pretty. It's like, is it there? Is it not there? Did I just imagine it? Okay, so I do have that other little leaf, and just to make things interesting, I am wondering about going in with a slightly different colour. I don't know if Cajun Craze is maybe a bit too... No, is that going to be a bit too dark? Let's stamp it off and see what happens. I do like it stamped off. It's got a much more kind of like reddish tone to it. than the cinnamon cider. I mean, the cinnamon cider is quite a bricky kind of brown, but the Cajun Craze stamped off has got real kind of like reddish tones to it, which is very nice. So I'm doing, so that's stamped, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. They look like a corsage, they do, yeah. Okay, so let's just come back here. So my regret about this set then is that there isn't a like a something wispy, but there we go. We'll have to live with that. I do have these very cute flowers though. Now, I wonder if I'm brave enough to do those in Cajun Craze. What do you think, guys? Am I brave enough? I'll do the Cajun in that small one. Ooh, weird. Looks like some kind of amoeba. Oh well. I've started now. Hi Nydia, long time no see. How are you? Hi Cheryl. Right, so we've got our little cluster here. Yeah, I'm wondering if Cajun might be a bit too strong. I might go back to the Calypso. I did, Vicky. Yes, I did. I did indeed. These flowers are almost a little bit too far apart for me. Now, do the dies cut those flowers out as is? Let's have a look. Let's just have a bit of a sneak peek at this. Because if there's no real reason for me to have to keep those flowers together, I think I might have to do the snip. I think the scissors might have to come out. Well, if I'm quite honest with you, I think I really wanted this set for this and this. This is exquisite. This and this. These, I don't tend to do build up floral things and use the dies that often, so I won't do it today. It's all right, Glenna. Hello, Sylvia. But isn't this just stunning? Okay, another day. It's all right. They're not. They're safe today, Glenna. I won't destroy them today. Oh dear. Now, again, I feel like we need some dottage in here, And I will use the dottage stamp in this set today because I feel like I should honour that. However, I can't wait to use other dottage on this set. Cajun. So, see, I'm having to stamp 1, 2, 3, 4 times when there are other stamp sets that just do it in one fell swoop. But that's okay. This is the way that they've designed it. So there will be uses to having this just for. But personally, I just want a great big one. Now, because this is such a small stamp, I'm suffering from haloitis. So to get over haloitis, one needs to just do some drastic surgery. Okay, so can you see that I keep catching the edge of that there. So if you get your sharp scissors, you can actually do some a bit of stamp surgery. Actually, I might just cut that off because I've got too much going on around the actual image that I want to stamp. So I'm just going to cut a bit of that. That's better. That should have cured it. Hi, Inaka. Eden's Garden. Well, I've ordered it, Cheryl. I cannot wait to have a play. Miss Vicky Allenson has had a wee play already, and she put some cards on Artful Stampin' Space. So if you want to check those out, they are very pretty. Yeah, actually, Eden's Garden would look gorgeous with this because it's got some very delicate leaves. So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Stampin' Up have released a early from the mini catalogue that's coming out in January, an early release of a stamp set and dies, and an exclusive kind of until stocks last type situation on some beautiful papers. Now, they're going to be available to customers from October. No, it's October now. What am I saying? November, the beginning of November. And currently demonstrators can order it early. So I've actually ordered the stamp set and dies because I thought it would be nice just to have a play with them. And it would be really nice to see how they look with other things like this stamp set. So there we go. Right, well, as usual, what I like to do with a brand new stamp set is to use that stamp set purely, so just on its own, to see what it's capable of. Now, in all fairness, I have not even touched this stamp yet. So I've used all the other elements, not the words, obviously, and not used that one at all. So this stamp set, in terms of like, for a beginner stamp set, I would say is a pretty good one, especially if you like this style of kind of design, because it also has these, what I would call a bog standard, everyday you need them sentiments. So thanks, happy birthday, best wishes, and hello. And the happy birthday is in a nice sort of neutral type font, which is great for feminine, masculine. You know, this would do for a child's birthday, anybody, and it's readable. Okay, so to me, when a font is readable, it covers, you know, up to the, you know, a high age range, because my dad would be the first if he can't read something to go, what, you know, what font have they used there? I can't read that. So this is just such a great beginner stamp. I've just thought, you know what I should do is go through the catalogue. Who's played Top Trumps? You know, when you have different categories, like I don't know, speed, height, you know, all that kind of stuff. I should try and come up with 4 categories for stamp sets, like beginner category, you know, 1 to 10, is it a good one? You know, sentiments, 1 to 10, is it a good one? Yes, that's an idea. Oh, I'm so sorry. Right, I've got to the end of my evening, guys. So there we go. I know, watercolor in an instant. Yeah. Yeah, Cheryl, I've been holding out for this stamp set. It's been a bit like, you know, when you have to wait for that good thing, or wait on Christmas Day when you're waiting to open your presents after dinner. It's been a bit like that with this stamp set for me. I've held off from purchasing it because I knew how much I'd love it, and I wanted to sort of show off some other stuff. So, and also I wasn't quite sure on the stock levels, so I wanted to make sure that when I went to have a go with it, that you guys could order it. So, hello, good morning, Miss Monica. They're still going, you know, Monica. Hi, Sue. Oh, hi, Pamela. Just saw you snuck in. Right, have a fabulous weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for popping in, even though I'm late. And yes, I hope you like sneaky peeking looking at those junk journals I'll be making today. And so if you're interested in perhaps another Zoom event with the junk journals, then yeah, let me know. ruthtrice@gmail.com. So there we go. Yeah, I'm yawning a little bit now, Monica. I am. Happy Thanksgiving, Canadians. Looking forward to seeing it cut up. Yes, this would make a beautiful slimline. I know what I'm getting tired when I start to say more ums and I can't think of the word I need to use. And I can't find the stuff that I'm meant to be showing you. I can't find my templates. Nearly every flat surface in my craft room is covered with stuff at the moment. So that doesn't work great because we don't have a huge amount of flour on that one. Let's see if it'll work that way. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? So we've got flour there, flour there, flour there, flour there, and then a little strip for a bookmark. That works. Oh, that's fine, Michelle. Yeah, well, the Australians joined me in their evening time. It was my morning, but their evening. And now they've woken up again. The Zoom is actually still going, so they can go and pop back in again. So, yes, I will go over the colours, Margaret. I will. So let's have a look at that one. Yeah, so you get that one there, that one. And if you just wanted to do a whole one, you could do that and that. That's super pretty. Love all that white space. That looks good. What's that one? Oh, if I was to, no, that wouldn't work so well because this is the design going through there. But yeah, you can see how it might work if you wanted to cut it into threes. Okay, so if you want to make your own templates, purchase a packet of the Stampin' Up! Vellum and the basic black Stampin' blends, and you can make your own. So let's go through the colours, guys. I used Petal Pink on the outer bits first, and then some pale Papaya with this big stamp here. Then the roses were done in Calypso Coral. These leaves were done in Cinnamon Cider. And then the leaves, these tiny leaves, were stamped off. So these were second, third, fourth generation Cajun Craze. And then these were full strength and second strength Cajun Craze, little flowers. And then some dottage. And then these are Calypso Coral, the little tri-flowers. That's those ones there. So that's it, really. So you've kind of got this lovely, subtle ombre almost colour scheme. Almost monotone, really. Monotone? Have I said the right word? Not monotone. Monochromatic. Oh, my days, I'm getting tired. Monochromatic. Yeah. There we go. And the stamp sets. Ta-da! Just the one. Shocker for me. Yeah. Yes, they do beautifully together, don't they? Yeah. This reminds me of a one-sheet wonder I did a long time ago with Beautiful Friendship. Yeah. It's a great colour scheme. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yes, please show me some love. Oh, that's okay, Vicky. It was the junk journal one. But I will do it again because it seems to have gone quite well. People have enjoyed it, so I will do another one. Right. Oh, Melanie. Hi, lovely. How are you? Oh, please do, Glenna. Have you got this stamp set? Right. I'm going to bid you goodbye. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you guys next week, God willing. Have a fabulous weekend.